Welcome back. I'm AP and this is Rose Ed. Coming up, Brighton face Brentford where Karnisis pulls off a great save. And Teixeira tries out Aussie rules. So Robin has suffered another injury. Fortunately, it's only a one-day recovery, so we can manage that okay. Let's go ahead and check our messages. So Robin, it's just a muscle inflammation, playing styles. We do have 2 scouting players to look at, so let's check them out. So forward and defence. Soteldo. Now Soteldo can play right across the front, attacking midfield, winger. He's got some great stats. Look at that balance, 90, good speed, good control. Lofted pass and shooting not great. He's only 158 centimetres and not many skills, but he is still young. He's improving, 79 overall, 1.3 million a year. It's very tempting. At our stage, it's quite expensive. 1.5 million on a year's loan transfer. I am very tempted, but he is very short. So, left back. Pedrosa, 22 years old, good speed, very average to low everywhere else. 172 centimetres, not many skills. It's only really got the speed going for him. I don't know. I think he probably could do better. Actually, let's just check out what his cost was. 800. Well, they'd take 616 a year for him. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's get on to the match. Now, Brentford, they should be in red. It is a game where we should be favourites. Actually, let's put it to daytime, just because I like the way it looks in daytime. We'll leave the random weather conditions. Everyone's got full stamina. We do have Teixeira on his developing boost. So if we play him, he will develop faster. Babkin's not up for it, so let's take him off the bench. We do need to put Dreesen in on the bench because Robin is injured briefly. So hopefully we don't have to play Dreesen. Eder's going to play in place of Robin. Everything else looks fine. Geesey can come in for Seifert, back up for right back. Okay, let's get to the match. Now, Brentford are well down the table, so on paper it should be Brighton that are heavy favourites, but as we know, that doesn't really apply. So I'm expecting another tough game. We are challenging Norwich and Stoke at the top of the table, so once again, everything to play for. Tevez gets us started. Teixeira looking for Eder, who's come in for the injured Robin. And Beer to Ramau. Arcas manages to squeeze it through to Tevez. He can't quite get the shot off before he's closed down. Okay, Teixeira goes down the middle to Tevez. Bit of space here on the wing for Eder. There's not really anyone in the middle for a cross though, so let's pull it back to Teixeira. He's got Eder again. Gets the cross to Tevez. Oh, Tevez with a glancing header. Drifts wide. Now sometimes with these you can glance them over the keeper even without much power. It's good overlap play with Teixeira and Eder on the wing there to take out the left back. As I said previously, probably out of all the loan signings that we've got this season, Eder has been the most disappointing. His touch has been poor, his passing's been poor. He hasn't gotten the goal sheet yet, so he's probably the only loan signing that I'm not bothered about losing at the end of the season. And Teixeira barrels into Henry there, doesn't get the ball at all. Well, no complaints about that one. So So De Silva to swing one in. And Teixeira gets the head. It is good having a bit of height with Teixeira there. He does get a lot of headers in defence. Dalsgaard down the wing. Cuts back. We managed to block the cross. Marlon to Arcas. Arcas forward to Tevez. Højbjerg looking for Eder. He holds it up. Gets it to Tevez. Højbjerg coming down the middle. Back to Tevez. Don't think he's going to get that. We've got it. And Tevez has scored. Great play from Højbjerg. Gets the through ball, and I didn't think there was any chance of Tevez getting onto it, and perhaps the AI has gifted us a bit of good fortune there, because Tevez managed to get behind the defender, pick the ball up, and he slotted it away brilliantly. So, Tevez to Højbjerg. Højbjerg puts the through ball. Tevez is well behind, but manages to pick it up and slots it past the keeper nicely. Well, that's a bit of good fortune play there. As I say, Tevez didn't look like he's going to get this, but the defender doesn't pick it up, and that is a nice finish from Tevez. So, Brighton go 1-0 up. Fosu Henry to De Silva, back to Fosu Henry. That's a nice overlap. He can't get the cross in. It's a good block. We'll go for a mixed defence again. Doesn't look like they're going to go short. Janelt's going to put it in here. Fosu Henry with a header straight at Karnisis. We haven't dived in yet. The cross comes in and Marlon heads it to Ramau. Ramau bringing it forward. Out wide to Højbjerg. Not too many options here. Let's get it into Arcas. Arcas with the back heel to Eder. Eder with a left foot shot, and Eder has scored. Well, that was a lovely through ball from Arcas. And finally, Eder turns up to the party. Just saying that Eder has been the most disappointing loan signing, and finally he has contributed something to the team, coming in for the injured Robben. Look at that back heel from Arcas as a through ball, and that is a nice left-footed finish from Eder. So Højbjerg to Arcas. Nice back heel. Great finish from Eder. So Brighton now 2-0 up. So Brentford not providing too much threat so far. And this is going to improve our goal difference, which I think is going to be all important as it is so tight at the top of the table between Stoke, Norwich and Brighton. Fosu Henry can't get away from Teixeira. He nearly wins the ball back, but he gets it to De Silva. Fosu Henry's going to put it down the line, as he? No, back to De Silva. Henry cuts inside. Oh, great interception. No, but he's got it back again. Tony. Ooh. Doesn't trouble Karnisis, but a little bit of dangerous play there from Brentford. They patiently waited before getting it in. And Beer nearly won it back, but not quite. So Karnisis, let's spread it out wide. See if we can bring it forward. And Brentford, even though they're 2-0 down, they've gone for a defensive stance here, so not quite sure what they're doing. Damage limitation, perhaps. So Tevez looking for Højbjerg. Let's cut inside to get the shot. Oh, it's blocked by Pennock. So I can feel the difference in today's gameplay compared to the last two games. It feels like we're being allowed to play this game. The last two games really were very difficult. So can Ramau dispossess? He can't. He's pulled himself out of the way. Oh, and so's Pepe. Oh, Brentford right on half-time have pulled one back. Well, I pulled Ramau away, which gave them space to cut inside, and then my fault, I pulled Pepe away stupidly, gave them so much space in the box. And is that Tony that scored? Look at this. Pepe pulls away. He's got so much space. That was terrible defensive play from me. There we go. get my players mixed up and pull Pepe in the wrong direction. And that is half time, so I thought we were cruising, but we let our guard down and we've let Brentford back into the game. So 60% possession from Brentford, though we did have an extra shot, one save apiece. So Brentford with all the possession, but Brighton lucky to be still ahead now. So Pinnock to Henry. Fosu Henry. Perhaps we should just call him Fosu, as we have two Henrys. De Silva bursts forward. Tony with another shot. Oh, I think Karnisis had it covered, but that just sneaks past the post. So Brentford showing their intentions early in the second half. This is by no means a done deal. It drifts wide. It was swinging out from the goal. So let's get it out wide to Shearer again. Shearer at right back for once. Normally plays at left back, but he's given it away. So Fosu Henry, there could be a through ball here for Tony. Tony gets the shot and it's straight at Karnisis. Oh, that's a poor clearance. De Silva picks it up again. Janel. Oh, and Beer wins the ball back, and Brighton have got to be careful here, otherwise we're going to lose our lead. So, oh, good play from Tevez. Gets it to Eder. This could be a good chance. Cuts it around the keeper. In off the post, and Eder gets a second goal. So, Eder coming in for Robben, and finally he has clicked for the team. Perhaps his playing style has now aligned with the team, because Eder, all of a sudden, he's playing like a dream. Cuts it round the keeper, gives himself the angle, and gets it in off the post. Lovely turn and through ball from Tevez. Loads of space for Eder. Cuts inside, gives himself the angle round the keeper. No chance for the keeper there. So, 2-goal cushion is restored. Brighton 3-1 up now. He's given it away. Tony again. De Silva. Fosu Henry. Inside, and Zirkov gets the header. Nearly gets past Zirkov, but another interception by Zirkov. Højbjerg into Arcas. Space for Mbia here. Can he get a through ball? He can to Tevez. Tevez with the right foot shot, and he's buried it. Great finish from Tevez. Brighton 4-1 up. I must say, Mbia has been brilliant today, winning the ball and now getting forward with space for the through ball to Tevez. Tevez makes space for the right foot shot, and that's a brilliant finish. Not sure you could say it's top corner, but he lofts it nicely past the keeper. No chance for the keeper. That's a great finish. So, last two games, we managed to score 1 goal, 1 point out of a possible 6. We were short on goals, but we are making up for it now. So, Arcas is looking low, and Beer's looking low. I think we're going to bring Castledine in. He has been good for us in the last few games coming in. Perhaps we should put Rice in for Mbia. We do have a lot of games coming up, so Mbia's been good today, but let's give him a rest. Even though Giorza's not up for it, I think we should bring him in. So, Castledine gets another chance to impress Pep. Forward to Mbuemo. Ramau can't get the tackle this time. Mbuemo gets the cross. Oh, good defensive header from Giorza. Marcondes gets the shot, and that's wide. We lose it, and Janelt comes away. Marcondes with a lofted through ball to Shearer. Intercepts, but Bueno's got space here. Goes for the bending shot on the left foot, and it drifts wide. So Brentford now going for a more attacking play and curls it nicely, but it starts out too wide to get inside the post. Karnisis chips it to Teixeira. Højbjerg with space here. Gets it to Ramau. Ramau to Castledine. Shrugged off to the defender. Gets it to Eder. Eder with the right foot, and he's completed the hat-trick. Well, I did not see that coming. Eder with a hat-trick. Having been dreadful for the team all season, any opportunity he's had, he's spurned so far. He's been terrible, quite frankly, but today he has been on fire. And that is Brighton 5-1 up with a hat-trick from Eder. There, Castledine shrugs off the defender, puts a lovely through ball in, and that is a nice right-footed finish past the keeper from Eder. Well, good choice to bring Castledine on again. Nice right-footed finish. Perhaps the keeper should have got a hand to it, but that gives Eder the hat-trick. Forward to Tony, back to Marcondes. And Buemo looking for the overlap. There's Dalsgaard. Can he get a cross in? Teixeira hounds him. Cuts inside. Marcondes turns, gets the shot. Ooh! Well, it took a deflection and Karnisis pulls off a fantastic save down to his left. So the ball in. Turns, eliminates the defender, and oh, that is a great defensive header from Pepe, but it still is going towards the goal, and fantastic save from Karnisis. So here is a late corner for Brentford. Janelt to swing one in. Let's see if we can get a head on it with Castledine. Oh, header crashes off. Oh, header crashes off the crossbar. And Henry nearly follows up to head it back, but he misses the header. So, a 5-1 win with drama at the final whistle. 2 goals for Tevez, but a hat-trick for Eder. And he was absolutely superb today. Had his shooting boots on, scores with both feet. So, Brighton staking their claim once again to be title leaders at the top of the table. 61% possession for Brentford, but 5-1 for Brighton. 9 shots from Brentford. 4 saves from Brighton. So, in the last game, the stats went against us, but they're in our favour this game. So, Eder with an 8.5 gets man of the match. So, last game we really should have won. This game we probably shouldn't have won, but we did. So, Birmingham won. Millwall won. Bournemouth beat Middlesbrough 4-2. Stoke drew with Derby. Rotherham get the win. We are now championing Rotherham, and Norwich won as well. So that will mean that we are joint leaders with Norwich, a point ahead of Stoke, and we've now got a gap back to 4th place Middlesbrough, who are on 24. We once again have the best defence in the league, despite conceding. Derby must have conceded more than us. And Rotherham are just 4 points adrift at the bottom now. So, 3 days to recover before we face Stoke in a top-of-the-table clash. Thanks, guys. As a pygmy warrior once told me, size isn't everything. So, a fantastic day for Brighton with a 5-0 win, a hat-trick for Eder. Things are really heating up at the top of the table between Brighton, Norwich and Stoke. We face Stoke next. That is going to be an incredibly important match. So, the Championship is hotting up. That's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.